Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to the Burger Athletic Complex here in Austin, Texas, as I am excited to bring you today's matchup between the visiting Lake Travis Cavaliers and your BOWIE Bulldogs. AJ Arevalo here, and we've got quite the matchup here this afternoon, actually this week, as this two-game series is going to set to kick off, if you will, here shortly. Lake Travis comes in 6-0 in district play, 18-3 overall. Their last matchup took on the Del Valley Cardinals, handled them well game one 20-0, then struggled game two and won by a score of 3-0. Your Bulldogs come in taking on the Aikens Eagles, winning 15-1 in game one and 4-1 in game two. BOWIE comes in 5-1. Their one smudge on their record comes against Westlake a couple weeks ago, with that series getting split as they took the game at Westlake but lost the game here at home at Burger. As our players get set, finish their warm-ups, we do want to give a shout out to one of our Grand Slam sponsors, Robinson Creek Home and Healthcare. Do you have a loved one who needs healthcare services in the comfort of their home? Robinson Creek Home Health and Hospice can help. We offer a variety of services, including wound care, cardiac care, physical therapy, pain management, and much more. Our healthcare services are covered 100% by Medicare in most cases. Robinson Creek is a local, female-owned company committed to doing things right. Visit rchomehealthhospice.com today. And for those tuning in, if you're able to come out, it is Teacher Appreciation Night tonight. All teachers get a discount coming in, unless you're a BOWIE teacher. You get in for free. Just bring your ID, show them at the gate, and they'll let you in. Grab you some popcorn, take a seat, and come enjoy you some baseball, as this is going to be probably one of the district deciding games here this week. Normally it's Lake Travis, Westlake, and BOWIE vying for that first place slot. Lake Travis coming in slightly stacked, dare I say recruiting-esque, as 2/3 of their players are post-high school commits already, including about 5 that are in the starting lineup, D1 commits. So we'll get to look at them and take a gander and see some of the future of college baseball and potentially professional baseball. Same thing for your Bulldogs, as we've got a few commits as well who will be making their way out. As far as lineups go, we'll get the lineups here most likely over the intercom, as you see Coach Rogers there on the mound for Lake Travis, waiting on Coach DeGelia. Set to take the mound for Lake Travis is going to be O.J. Gonzalez. Catching, Gavin Schlotterback. Over at first, Colt Johnson. Second, Dylan Schlotterback. Third, Maddox Madrano. Shortstop is going to be Caden Kent. Left field, Daniel Ripple. Center field will be Austin Reed. And right field will be Ethan Calder. As you see Coach DeGelia and Coach Rogers there on the home plate exchanging lineups. Coach Rogers coming in 38 years as a head coach. He's won Coach of the Year 25 times in his head coaching tenure. Quite an impressive resume for him. Assistant coach for Lake Travis is going to be Ryan Rogers. Fun fact, he was actually the head coach at BOWIE High School for 4 years. I'm sure a lot of you are listening saying, what? What are you talking about? BOWIE High School in BOWIE, Texas, the Jackrabbits. As he was there for 4 years before he made his way over to be the assistant coach for Lake Travis. As we may not be getting lineups, so we'll go ahead and do the Lake Travis Cavaliers. Set to lead off here, top of the first. You're looking at Austin Reed. Dylan Schlotterback set to bat second, with Caden Kent set to bat third. It looks like the Bulldogs are awaiting a lineup announcement. Last year, this series was split between these two teams. For those who got to tune in, you got to hear a couple great games. As it looks like we're getting a wave down to the press box. We'll see if we get some lineup announcements and a national anthem if we can. Lake Travis, they are getting loose with their bats, their helmets, so I don't think they're expecting anything. While we have time, haven't had a chance, we can do a This Day in Baseball History, as it's been forever since I've gotten to do that. It is April 5th. So April 5th in, let's do 1979. Baltimore manager Earl Weaver wins his 1,000th game as a skipper. As we're getting some wave downs to the press box, so let's see what's going to happen here shortly as our coaches head to their respective dugouts. Looking like the Bowie Bulldogs are going to go ahead and take the field. So let's go to the defensive lineup for your Bulldogs. Up on the mound, getting the call is going to be Anthony Simmons. He's been pretty solid the first couple weeks here in district. Catching those rockets from Simmons is going to be Travis Starkey. Patrick Colopy over at first. Jaden Francis at second. Mason Winters over at shortstop with Luke James getting the call at third. Ty Kutak left field. Ben Merriman center field with Brody Miller over in right field. So usual lineup here for your Bulldogs. A nice throwdown by Travis Starkey. For those that got to see it, Principal Robinson from Bowie High School was here. He threw out the ceremonial first pitch. A perfect breaking ball. Movement. Had about a 2 or 3 feet. That was a dangerous drop. As we are set to get everything underway, center fielder Austin Reed is going to make his way up to the plate first. Austin Reed looking to play a ball at University of Incarnate Word after this season here, as he'll be the first batter to face off against Simmons. This was a fastball inside. It's going to be ball one. Counts 1-0. Simmons likes to move fast on the mound. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch inside. He's going to go ahead and give Austin Reed a little souvenir to take home. Peg him on the thigh as he'll make his way over to first. Which is going to bring up number 7, second baseman Dylan Schlotterbeck. Reed's over at first. Simmons with the pitch. Beautiful fastball, hits the outside edge for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. 1 runner on here for the Cavs. Simmons. Toss over to Colopy at first. Not in time, keeping Reed honest. As Simmons gets the call, he likes it. Here's your 0-1 pitch. Fastball looks like it might be a little bit too high for our home plate official. It's going to be ball 1, counts even now, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still no outs here, top of the first. Pitch from Simmons. Low and outside, ball 2. Counts 2-1. Simmons gets set. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. There's a high fly ball towards left field. Kutak making his way underneath it. Makes it look easy for out number 1.
Next up, number 6, Caden Kent, the shortstop.
Next up, it's going to be shortstop Caden Kent. Kent is going to be one of my favorite guys here on the Cavs team, as he is a Texas A&M commit. As he gets set to face off against Simmons. It's 1 out, 1 runner on. Time is called as the Bulldog dugout gets a glare from our home plate umpire. Get reset. Here's the pitch to Kent. Hits that one. It's a pop up towards third. James getting underneath it. Winters calls him off, and he drops it at the line. That will be an E6 here for Kent, as he'll make his way over to first. Reed will advance over to second, which is going to bring up number 15, Cole Johnson, up to the plate. He's got 2 runners on and 1 out here top of the first. Simmons gets set. Pitch to Johnson. Breaking ball right over the plate. Strike 1. Counts 0-1. Austin Reed's over at second. Caden Kent over at first. Cole Johnson at the plate. Simmons likes the call. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another breaking ball. This one's a little bit too high. It's going to be ball 1. Counts even now, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on. Johnson, fastball. Beautifully thrown ball by Simmons. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. Simmons. Quick check over at second. Here's your 1-2 pitch. There's a fastball, and Johnson gets caught looking. That'll be out number 2. Next up is going to be the DH for the night, Will Langdon. As the majority of my Bulldog fans are far left away from me, so I'm surrounded by a sea of Cavalier black and red. First pitch. Breaking ball on the outside edge. Gets called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Austin Reed's at second. Caden Kent is over at first. Simmons looking to get his way out of this inning. Here's the 0-1. And goes foul. Strike 2, counts 0-2. Langdon makes his way back into the box. No balls, 2 strikes. Simmons, quick check over at second. Here's the pitch. Outside. Trying to get Langdon to reach at that one. No offering, though. It's going to be ball 1. Counts 1-2. Simmons likes the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball and a swing and a miss by Langdon. That's going to be a strikeout swinging for out number 3. As the Cavs strand 2.
Leading off for BOWIE, number 16, Ty Kuta.
Kutak in the box. Gonzalez awaits the call. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside, ball one, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Kutak hits a bouncer towards second. Slaughterback's going to get it, throw to Johnson. In time for out number one.
Next up for BOWIE, number 5,
Jaden Francis, second baseman, will make his way up to the plate now. Francis, 1 for 3 as well on Friday. Hit a double in the second and was one of the runs to come across for the Bulldogs. He had 1 for 2 on Tuesday as he watches that breaking ball come by him for strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, no runners on here for the Bulldogs. Francis hits that one deep towards right field. Calder trying to watch it go in, is able to bring it down. We're out number 2.
Next up for BOWIE, number 2,
center fielder Ben Merriman will make his way up to the plate now. Merriman, notorious for getting walked, as he went 0 for 2 on Friday. He had a strikeout swinging, hit a pop out, but he was also able to get onto the walk his first time at bat. Had an on-base percentage of 100% on Tuesday against Aikens, as he went 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and a walk. As that one goes down for strike one, counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Merriman puts a breaking ball outside. Ball 1, counts even now, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Merriman hits that one high down the first baseline. Johnson's going to try to read it in, and it's going to go over the fence. That will go foul. That'll be strike 2 for Merriman. Counts 1-2. Gonzalez having to readjust his tire there as he ties his shoes. Merriman going to readjust his gloves. Make his way back in the box. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch from Gonzalez. As that is fast, high, and inside. Ball 2. Counts even now, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and number 2 at the plate. As he knocks that one foul. Count will stay even now, 2-2. Lucky twos is what I like to call it. Jonathan Gonzalez is on deck. He'll be set to bat next if Merriman can make his way on base. Lucky twos, folks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Number 2, Ben Merriman at the plate as he gets set. Here's the pitch from Gonzalez. There's a bouncer down the third baseline. That will go foul. Count will stay lucky at 2-2. Merriman back in the box. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Gonzalez. As there's another pop-up down the third baseline. Medrano is going to hit the fence as he watches it go over. Merriman will get another crack at it. Count stays 2-2. Merriman having a nice battle here with Gonzalez as there's the 2-2 pitch. That's going to hit Merriman in the arm as he will make his way over to first.
Next up, the cleanup,
brings up
number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez.
Michael up there beating you to it. Cleanup man Jonathan Gonzalez is DH tonight. He'll make his way up to the plate. Had a rough go at it on Friday. He was 0 for 3. And he was 0 for 3 on Tuesday against Aikens. So far, looking to get a hit and get on base as he is due up. As he gets set. 2 outs, 1 runner on here, bottom of the first. We are still scoreless. As here's the pitch from Gonzalez. There's a bouncer back at Gonzalez. Hits him in the leg. As Merriman will round second. Gonzalez legs that one out. As that is going to be a single for Gonzalez. Merriman will advance over to second. As they're going to come out and check on O.J. Gonzalez on the mound because he took that shot right in the shin. Coming to the plate, though, is going to be right fielder Brody Miller. We've seen him make some big hits the past couple years. I've been able to broadcast your Bulldog baseball to you. He's got 2 runners on, including one in scoring position with Ben Merriman over at second.
Miller.
Miller going to look to add an RBI to his name as he can. Miller 0 for 1 on Friday. And he was 2 for 2 on Tuesday, though. He had a double and a single. There's a high fastball for ball 1. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Merriman's over at second. Gonzalez is at first. Pitch, swing, that one's going to go immediately foul over the Bulldog dugout. Strike 1, counts even, 1-1. Miller, set. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Gonzalez. There's a bouncer down past the third baseman. Merriman will round third. He'll make his way home as he's going to have to leg this one out. Slide, and it's in time as Merriman comes around. It's an RBI single for Brody Miller. And the Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first.
Next up, number 13, Patrick Colopy.
Next up, first baseman Patrick Colopy will make his way up to the plate. Colopy had one of my favorite calls of all time on Friday. We call that a Little League home run is what he hit against Aikens. As he gets set with 2 runners on and 2 outs. As there's a breaking ball right over the top. Gets called for strike 1, counts 0-1. So Gonzalez is over at second. Miller is going to be over at first. As Gonzalez steps off the mound, calls time. Slaughterback, Kent, and Slaughterback will make their way to the mound. Have a powwow. Haven't seen Jonathan Gonzalez steal much this for district play at least, and so I don't anticipate he'll take off, but we have seen the double steal at times. As the infield makes their way back to their positions. Gonzalez back on the mound. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here for Colopy. He's got 2 runners on. Colopy awaits the pitch. There's a big hit down the left field. That one's going to, oh, it goes foul by about 5 feet. That'll be strike 2. Counts 0-2. Ripple nowhere near that one. If that would have dropped fair. Cavs luck out there as the runners will stay at second and first. As Colopy gets set again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Gonzalez gets the call. Here's the pitch. High fastball. Ball 1. Counts 1-2. As Gonzalez steps off again, takes a peek around and gets back on the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Colopy swinging, can't make contact. He'll go down swinging for out number 3. As much like Lake Travis, Bowie strands 2, but are able to bring 1 across. And after 1, folks, your Bulldogs have a 1-0 lead over Lake Travis. Top of the second, folks, want to give a shout out to one of our RBI sponsors, Maxwell Lock and Ritter, CPAs, serving clients, building relationships, and positively impacting our community. Those are the cornerstones of Maxwell Lock and Ritter and MLNR Wealth Management. With our team of experienced professionals, you're gaining trusted business advisors for your accounting, tax, and wealth management needs in Central Texas. To learn more about how Maxwell Lock and Ritter and MLNR Wealth Management can help you achieve your personal or business goals, visit us online at www.mlrpc.com. Anthony Simmons back on the mound for your Bulldogs. He'll be set to go off against Ethan Calder. He'll be set to lead off here for Lake Travis. Gavin Schlotterback set to bat second, with Maddox Medrano set to bat third. For those listening at home, feel free to jump on Twitter. My little handle is there, is at AJ_AREVALO with the numeral 1. Give me a shout out. Let me know who you're listening for, where you're listening from. I'll be sure to tell you hello. For those still making their way around, be sure to come on out. It's Teacher Appreciation Night here at the Burger Athletic Complex as Calder watches that one go by for strike 1. Counts 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Simmons. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Counts 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Simmons. It's going to be a breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Counts 1-2. Calder heading to Baylor next year, as here's the 1-2 pitch for him. Outside for ball 2. Counts even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Simmons set. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Counts full now, 3-2. Here's a 3-2 from Simmons. There's a bouncer towards Winters. A dive and a catch, a throw to first. In time. Heck of a play by Winters. That'll be out number 1.
Next up for Lake Travis, number 23, Gavin Schlotterback.
Next up, catcher Gavin Schlotterback will make his way to the plate for Lake Travis. No runners on and 1 out here top of the second. As Schlotterback's going to step out and recompose himself and make his way back into the box. Simmons moving quick. There's the pitch. It's going to be a little too far outside for ball 1. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Pitch from Simmons is a bouncer over to Francis as that goes under his glove. Schlotterback will reach first.
Let's go, Maddox!
On that E4, which is going to bring up third baseman Maddox Medrano up to the plate. Lake Travis still hitless here this evening. As Medrano hesitant to get in the box, as he finally does. It's 1 out, 1 runner on. Top of the second, Simmons. The pitch. Fastball outside, ball 1. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Simmons with the pitch. Medrano shows bunt immediately as that is going to hit the dirt foul. That'll be strike 1. Counts even now, 1-1. Madrano trying to hit that third baseline with that bunt. Not able to do so. One ball, one strike, one out, one runner on. Unlucky ones here for Lake Travis. Simmons with a toss to first, not in time. We'll get reset and we'll do it again. Simmons with the 1-1. There's a pop fly behind. It's going to go foul. Strike two, counts 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes here for Simmons. He's going to throw to first, not in time. That was a low throw to Colopy at first. Nice job getting that one in the glove. Simmons with the 1-2. Outside, ball 2, counts even now, 2 and 2. Ripple is on deck here for Lake Travis. He'll be set to bat next, barring a double play. Simmons gets set, toss to first, not in time. Gavin Schlotterbeck over there at first, getting his uniform dirty as he's slid his way back to first multiple times here this at-bat. It's an even count, folks, 2-2, another toss to first, another slide in the dirt. Simmons set, here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, the throw to first is not going to be in time. But Madrano will go down swinging for out number 2.
Down on strikes for the second out. Next up, number 28, Daniel Ripple.
So here comes Daniel Ripple, left fielder for Lake Travis in the 9th spot. He's got 1 runner on, 2 away. Simmons working his way through the top of the second right now. Ripple making his way to Hendrix College next year as Simmons tosses over to first. Not in time. Simmons with the pitch to Ripple. And no swing and a little too far outside for Big Blue there. It's going to be ball 1, counts 1-0. Another throw to first, not in time. Making sure that Schlotterbeck stays put. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a bouncer down the right by the glove of Francis. It's going to be a base hit as Miller comes up to grab that one. First hit of the night here for Lake Travis. Schlotterbeck will advance to second, which brings up top of the order, Austin Reed. He took a tattoo to the thigh his first at bat in the first inning. He's got 2 runners on, including 1 in scoring position over at second. Simmons keeping an eye on Schlotterbeck at second. Breaking ball, a little too high. Ball 1, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Simmons with the pitch. There's a high fly towards center field. Merriman watching this one go down, gets underneath it and brings it in for an easy out number 3. Again, Lake Travis leaves 2 stranded, not able to bring any across as your Bulldogs maintain a 1-0 lead after the top of the second. Middle of the second, folks. Want to give a shout out to one of our dog sponsors, Cruz Teca. Located at 5207 Brody Lane, Cruz Teca is a locally owned family restaurant that taps into the family's roots with a full menu representing various regions of Mexico and Texas. All of Cruz Teca's dishes are made to order and feature salsa made from scratch. Catering is available for every event. Check out Cruzteca's extensive menu at cruzteca.com. That's CRUZTECA.com. Travis Starkey set to lead off here, bottom of the second for your Bulldogs. Mason Winters batting second, with Luke James set to bat third. Gonzalez back on the mound for Lake Travis. Starkey going 1 for 3 on Friday night. Hit a single late in the sixth. And then went 0 for 1 on Tuesday. So looking to continue after that final at-bat hit that he received on Friday. They keep this BOWIE offense rolling. For those just joining, welcome out to the Burger Athletic Complex, as it is game one between the Lake Travis Cavaliers and your BOWIE Bulldogs. Your Bulldogs currently lead at the bottom of the second, set to get underway, 1-0.
Now stepping in for BOWIE, the catcher, number 24, Travis Starkey.
Starkey gets set. Gonzalez with the pitch. As that'll hit the outside edge for strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch to Starkey. Inside, ball 1. Counts even now, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch, Starkey knocks that one foul. Strike 2, counts 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Starkey in the box, ready to go. Gonzalez shaking off 3 pitches, takes the final. High fastball for ball 2. Counts even again, 2-2. Two count here for Starkey. Hits that one between third and second.
And that'll be down for a single.
It's going to be a leadoff single for Starkey as he keeps his hits rolling.
Next up for BOWIE, the shortstop, number 6, Mason Winters.
And so we'll have a courtesy runner for Starkey. It's going to be Braden James. Do want to give a nice howdy out to Travis Starkey's grandmother, who's, from what I've been told, listening to every game from Florida. So hello and good evening to you. It's a late night over there. It's almost 9 o'clock. Actually, it's after 9 o'clock over there in Florida. So Coach Rogers and crew will come out to the mound and have a chat with Gonzalez. Bottom of the second, no outs. James is over at first after Starkey gets that leadoff single. Brings up shortstop Mason Winters. Winters, we usually see him at the top of the order. He's here at the bottom. Coach DeJalia doing a little trickery in his batting order here this evening. Luke James is on deck. He'll be set to bat next. As there's a throw over to first, not in time. Winters showing bunt. Outside fastball. James takes off and slides in just in time, as that was dangerously close. Winters gets reset. Gonzalez quick check over at first. Winters. Back in the box, showing bunt. James. Winters pulls back. That's ball 3. Winters shows bunt again. Pulls back. Ball 4 as Winters will, in a sense, bait his way on base as they'll make his way over to first, which is going to bring up third baseman number 8, Luke James.
Number 8, Luke James.
So Braden James is over at second. Winters is over at first. No outs here, bottom of the second. Bowie with a 1-0 lead currently over the Cavaliers. James gets set. Here's the pitch. Show his bunt. Doesn't pull back in time. Strike 1 for James. Counts 0-1. Top of the order due up next with Ty Kutek on deck. He'll be set to bat next here for your Bulldogs. Gonzalez gets set. Here's the 0-1. A pull back on the bunt. It's going to be ball 1. Counts even 1-1. James so far showing bunt every pitch he's seen so far. Schlotterback talking to Gonzalez there right in front of you, most likely saying, let him bunt it, just get the out. Let the runners advance. Counts even currently here for James. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's got 2 runners on. Luke James gets set. Gonzalez, quick peek at second. Bunt, pull back again. This time, though, it is going to cross over. Gets called for strike 2. Counts 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 runners on. Outside, ball 2. Counts even now, 2-2. James not showing bunt that time. So even count here for Luke James. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Braden James is over at second. Mason Winters at first. Here's the pitch. There's a bouncer towards Gonzalez at the mound. He's going to go for a third for the force out as he gets it. So Braden James will be out number 1 in the fielder's choice. Luke James will make his way over to first on the fielder's choice. Winters will advance to second, which brings up top of the order for your Bulldogs with Ty Kutek making his way up to the plate. Hit a grounder towards second in the first. So looking for his first hit here of the evening with a good chance to get an RBI, especially with the speed of Mason Winters over at second. There's 1 away here, bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. That one goes foul. It'll be strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out here for Ty Kutek. Gonzalez, quick check over at Winters. Here's the pitch. Low fastball. Ball 1. Counts even now, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out here for the number 1 batter, Ty Kutek. There's the pitch. That one goes foul. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. Jaden Francis is on deck next. He'll make his way to the plate, barring a double play. One ball, 2 strikes. Kutek gets set. Here's the pitch. Kutek down the third baseline, foul. Count will stay 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gonzalez taking his time on the mound. Kutek not really leaving the box. Here's the pitch. Foul again. Count will stay 1-2, and we'll do it again. Ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 runners on. As Gonzalez steps off and checks out Mason Winters over at second, gives him a smirk. Not going to make a throw though. Here's the 1-2 to Kutek. As it's going to be high for ball 2. Counts even 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Kutek. Here's the pitch. That one goes foul. Count will stay even 2-2. So quite the second inning here still, folks. Bottom of the second. Bulldogs with a 1-0 lead over Lake Travis. Top of the order here for the Bulldogs at the plate with Ty Kutek. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And that one as Kutek takes a swing at it and gets a piece of it. Knocks it foul. Count stays even. Kutek, regardless of what happens, a nice at-bat here as he is drawing out these pitches from Gonzalez. As there's a high fastball for ball 3. Counts full now, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Inside and low, ball 4. And that is bases loaded for your Bulldogs after that walk, which is going to bring up second baseman number 5, Jaden Francis, up to the plate. Francis hit a deep one towards right field. That was brought in by Ethan Calder, and that'll actually do it for O.J. Gonzalez. He will make his way to first, it looks like, and take over those duties. Or maybe he's going to the outfield. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like Gonzalez will make his way to right field.
Now pitching for Lake Travis, number 5, Ethan Calder.
So he'll take Calder's spot in right field as Calder will make his way up to the mound. He'll take over here bottom of the second with 1 out. As Jaden Francis will be the lucky batter to go up against him. Gonzalez was at about mid-40s on his pitch count, so not too much work. But he'll give up 1, 2, 3 hits with 2 walks and only 1 strikeout on the evening. As Jaden Francis makes his way up to the plate. Calder still finishing his warm-up. There's 1 away here, bottom of the second. With 3 runners on, folks. Mason Winters over at third. Luke Janes at second with Ty Kutek over at first. So a very good opportunity for Francis to get an RBI in It was just a nice, easy single, possibly two.
Now stepping in for BOWIE, number 5, Jaden Francis.
Here's a pitch from Calder. Outside, ball one, counts 1-0. OJ Gonzalez will be responsible for the 3 base runners that are on base if they come across. As Francis shows bunt, pulls back, trying to draw that ball and not going to. It'll be strike one. Counts even 1-1 as both Medrano and Johnson immediately came up towards the plate to field that one. Dangerous call, but can pay off. That could lead to a double play. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Francis, as that'll be strike two. Counts 1-2. Calder set. Pitch to Francis. Outside in the dirt. Ball two. Counts even now, 2-2. Francis gets set. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. And we're going to step off and get reset as Calder. Around the bases, folks. Winters at third, Janes at second, Kutak's at first. Fastball inside. Ball 3, counts full 3-2. As Calder is 1 ball away from walking a run in. We'll most likely see fastball down the middle here. Here's your 3-2. There's a low ball for ball 4. As Francis will make his way over, and Winters, we normally don't see him trot his way to home plate. He's usually stealing, but he'll come across, and the Bulldogs take a 2-0 lead over the Cavaliers. Next up, center fielder Ben Merriman. He took a shot to the elbow back in the first and was given a freebie as he made his way, and he was the first run to come across and score for the Bulldogs. Bases are loaded. As time is called, we'll get reset. Luke James is over at third. Kutak is over at second. Francis at first. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1, counts 1-0. Merriman back in the box. 1 ball, no strikes. As it's a swing and a foul ball for strike 1. Counts 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Bases loaded here for Ben Merriman. There's a bullet towards second. Schlotterbeck's going to get it. The throw to second is in time. Throw to first, and a double play. The 4-5-3 double play. As that'll be out number 3. So BOWIE is going to leave 2 stranded on that one. But Winters makes his way across. 1 more gets put on the board, and your Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead after 2 over the Lake Travis Cavaliers. Top of the third, folks. Going to give a shout out to our RBI sponsor, Omnishore Consulting. Omnishore Consulting Group would like to thank everyone in the healthcare and education professions for your dedication during the most challenging of times. You are truly our heroes. Our CEO, Michelle Earl, says baseball brings everyone together no matter the background or circumstances. We are so grateful our kids have had the opportunity to play sports and enjoy the great outdoors these past couple of years. From all of us at Omnishore, go Dogs! Simmons back on the mound here for your Bulldogs. He'll be set to go up against Dylan Schlotterback, who will be bat first. Caden Kent will be batting second, with Cole Johnson set to bat third.
Now stepping in for Lake Travis, number 70, Dylan Slaughterback.
Slaughterback hit a fly ball towards left field his first time at bat in the first. As he gets set to face off against Simmons yet again. Here's the pitch, a swing, and that one goes foul. Strike one, counts 0-1. Simmons, 3 strikeouts thrown so far on the night. He's given up 1 hit to the Cavaliers. There's a breaking ball, a little too far outside. Ball 1, counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Simmons. High fastball. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Simmons. That fastball is going to be a little too low. It's ball 3. Counts 3-1. Simmons going to have to readjust himself and get back in the zone. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Heater down the middle is what we normally see there. And that one gets called for strike 2. Counts full 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Simmons. There's a bullet towards Francis as he slides and gets it. Able to pick it off the ground. Tecolopi in time for out number 1. Francis with a sliding glove on it. Not able to fully bring it up, so had to dig in the dirt bare hand and toss that over to Colopi for the first out. Next up is shortstop Caden Kent, who was able to reach on an error in the first. Kent, the son of former Astro Jeff Kent. As the first pitch to him is going to be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, and 1 out. Simmons with the pitch. Still trying to catch that zone with the breaking ball, not able to. Ball 2, counts 2-0. Here's the 2-0. There's that fastball for strike 1. Counts 2-1. Caden Kent, another one of my favorite Cavaliers, as he watches that one for ball 3. Counts 3-1. Texas A&M signing. That's right. So I'll be somewhat nice to my call here. Simmons with that one can't quite catch the zone. Ball 4. As Kent will walk his way over to first. So a 1-out walk. As next up will be first baseman Cole Johnson. Johnson had a strikeout looking in the first. So he is 0 for 1 on the evening. He's got 1 runner on and 1 out. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. Starkey loses it. Is able to leg it down, and Kent does not advance. That'll be ball 1, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. 1 runner on. Simmons with the pitch. Johnson, a bullet towards James as he gloves out with a throw to first in time. And there's a double play. Nice job. That's a line out towards 3 with a, or excuse me, towards 5 with a throw to 3. Double play. 2, 3. Man, talk about a good play. As the Cavaliers go down. 1, 2, 3. All right, folks. Well, top of the 3rd done. Our score is still your Bulldogs 2, the Lake Travis Cavaliers nothing. Bulldogs going to look to add some more runs to their lead if they can. Jonathan Gonzalez will be set to lead off. Brody Miller batting second, and Patrick Colopi set to bat third. Middle of the 3rd, want to give a shout out to our dog sponsor, Capital Title BOWIE Law Firm. Capital Title and BOWIE Law Firm is a full-service real estate title closing office. If you are buying, selling, or refinancing residential or commercial property, we would love to help you out. That's Capital Title and BOWIE Law Firm. Ethan Calder back on the mound here for Lake Travis. As he came in and walked a run in and then was able to throw Merriman into a double play. Gonzalez hit a single his first at bat in the first inning. That was up against O.J. Gonzalez. This will be his first time to face off against Ethan Calder.
Stepping in to lead off for BOWIE, number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, our DH for the night. So he is strictly on bat duty. Calder with the pitch. It's a high fastball. Gets called for strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, one strike. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. That'll be inside for ball one. Counts even 1-1. One ball, one strike. High and inside as Gonzalez feels the wind from that pitch against his face. That'll be ball two. Counts 2-1. Two balls, one strike. As Gonzalez watches that one for strike two. Counts even 2-2. Calder with the 2-2. Gonzalez swinging, can't make contact. He'll go down as out number one. Right fielder Brody Miller will make his way to the plate now.
Up, number 15, Brody Miller.
Miller with an RBI single back in the first. He drove in Merriman for the first run of the game. He's got no runners on, though, one out. So he'll be looking for a base or more hit here. Get the offense up and moving. As Calder gets set, here's the pitch. As he was definitely taking on that one. That'll be strike one, counts 0-1. No balls, one strike. Pitch from Calder. There's a bouncer towards first. Colop gets it. The throw is not in time as Johnson had to run and get it. That will be a single as Calder was not going to get there in time. The next step is going to be first baseman Patrick Colopy. He's got one out, one runner on. He struck out swinging in the first. As he gets set to face off against Calder for the first time here this evening. That one's going to be inside, ball one, counts 1-0. So Brody Miller is over at first. There's one out. Patrick Colopy is at the plate. It's one ball, no strikes. Calder with a throw to first. Not in time at all. Calder set. Colopy waiting. Here's the 1-0. There's a big hit down the third baseline. Goes foul. Right past the outstretched glove of Medrano. That'll be strike one. Counts even 1-1. So lucky ones for your Bulldogs now is what we're going to call it. One ball, one strike, one out, one runner on. One run scored every inning so far for your Bulldogs this evening as there's a floater towards left. That's going to go into the glove of Ripple, and Miller will have to trot his way back to first. Fly out towards left will be out number two. Next up will be catcher Travis Starkey. Starkey hit a single in the second. He looks to continue his hit streak, I guess, if you will. There's two outs, one runner on. Pitch to Starkey outside, ball one. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, and two outs. Fastball inside. It's called for strike one. Counts even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Starkey takes a rip and can't make contact. Strike 2. Counts 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Starkey set. Calder set. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. Counts even 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch to Starkey. It's going to be high for ball 3. Counts full 3-2. Our biased crowd in front of me thinks that was a strike, so you hear the moans and groans. Not going to happen, though. Full count here for Starkey. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Miller is on first. Breaking ball. That'll catch the zone. Starkey will go down looking for out number 3. Lake Travis finally able to stifle the Bulldog offense. No runs come across, but your Bulldogs maintain a 2-0 lead over Lake Travis after 3. Top of the 4th, folks. Want to give a shout out to our RBI sponsor, Wolfpack Roofing. Wolfpack Roofing and Exteriors are your experts to maintain your home. We are insured, factory certified, and bring 3 generations of experience and knowledge to help you solve any challenges you may have. We are ready to help with even your smallest of repairs for all of your roof, stucco, stone, gutters, carpentry, siding, and paint needs. Let us be your one-stop shop to fix everything at once on your home's exterior. Call us at 512-790-ROOF or go to wolfpackrfg.com and join the pack. Simmons back on the mound here for your Bulldogs, having a pretty decent night so far. He'll go up against Will Langdon, set to lead off here for Lake Travis. Ethan Calder will be batting second, with Gavin Schlotterback set to bat third. With Calder on the mound, we'll see if we get a DH that comes in for him or not. It doesn't look like so.
Now stepping in for Lake Travis, number 17, Will Langdon.
Langdon had a strikeout swinging his first time at bat, so he is 0 for 1 on the evening. As he makes his way up to the plate. Simmons with the pitch. Fastball outside, ball 1, counts 1-0. The 1-0 in the dirt in front of home plate. It's ball 2. Counts 2-0. As Coach DeGelia wants to call a quick time. He'll make his way out to the mound to have a chat with Simmons. Simmons kind of struggling to hit the zone. He also has about 2 feet on Coach DeGelia, so as you can see him having a talking to. Very important series here, folks. If your Bulldogs can come away with the win, that means there's going to be a 3-way tie for first place in district between Westlake, your Bulldogs, and Lake Travis. Lake Travis so far with 3 losses on their season. They have lost their games by a combined total of 4 runs. Langdon makes his way back to the mound, to the plate, excuse me. There's that one. Hits the dirt in front of Starkey. That's ball 3. Counts 3-0. Simmons in danger of walking Langdon on base. 3-0 count. Usually faithful down the middle. There it is. That's a little too high, though. Can't quite catch the zone, and actually he does. I'm sorry. That'll be strike 1. Counts 3-1. As Langdon taking way too long to get in. Not sure what he's waiting on, but Blue had to call timeout there, as here's a 3-1 from Simmons. In the dirt. He will walk his way over to first. The pitch that didn't count was a nice fastball down the middle, would have been a strike. So Lake Travis playing some games there at the plate, doing what they can to get some runners on. No outs, top of the fourth. As Ethan Calder, right fielder, pitcher now, will make his way up to the plate. Fastball gets called for strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, one strike, one runner on. There's a high fly towards center field. Merriman is going to watch this one. The wind catches it, and he goes in with ease for out number one.
Next up for Lake Travis,
Next up is going to be catcher Gavin Schlotterbeck. Gavin reached on an error in the second inning. He's got one runner on with Langdon over at first. One away here, top of the fourth. Simmons, quick check over at first. Breaking ball on the outside edge. Not inside enough. That'll be ball one. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, one out. There's a throw over to first. Langdon will slide his way in safe. Simmons likes the call. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's a fastball, possibly too low. Ball two, counts 2-0. As Schlotterbeck calls a time. Simmons moving fast. Here's the 2-0. There's a liner past the glove of Francis. That'll be a base hit. Langdon will make his way over to second. Schlotterbeck's going to be over at first. Just going to bring up number 20, third baseman, Maddox Medrano. Medrano's got two runners on. Simmons is going to have to work his way out of this one with one out. Medrano gets set. Simmons likes the call. Quick check over at second. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt down the third baseline. Beautiful bunt. No throw is going to be made. That'll be a base hit. Runners will advance. Bases loaded now here for the Lake Travis Cavaliers. We'll bring up left fielder Daniel Ripple up to the plate. Ripple hit a single his first at bat. He's got bases loaded with one out. Simmons going to have to dig in his pitching bag now and get himself out of this one. First pitch is called for strike one. Counts 0-1. Tying run is over at second base here for Lake Travis. Simmons with the 0-1. Breaking ball. A little too high. Ball one, counts even, 1-1. Outside, ball two. Counts 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Simmons, little rattle on the mound. So he gets reset. Bases loaded. Pitch. There's a bouncer, a nice hit towards Kutak and left. 1 run will come across, so an RBI single for Ripple. As the Cavaliers chip away at this Bulldog lead. Coach DeJalia will make his way out to the mound, so that will do it here for Simmons. He will pitch 3 1/3.
Now pitching for BOWIE, number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez.
As you hear, number 10, Jonathan Gonzalez will make his way out to the field. So Austin Reed will make his way up to the plate. Top of the order for Lake Travis. Reed 0 for 1 on the evening. Hit a deep fly ball towards Merriman in center back in the second. Bases loaded. Simmons will be responsible for any runs that come across from those 3 runners. But Lake Travis has Gavin Schlotterback over at third. Madrano's at second. Ripple is at first. They still trail by 1 and looking to close this Bowie Bulldog lead. It looks like we'll have a courtesy runner from Madrano. I believe that's going to be number 2.
Next up for Lake Travis, number 3.
Caden Barclay. So Gonzalez still on the mound, getting loose. Austin Reed getting ready to make his way into the box. Starkey going to trot on over the mound real quick, have some words with Gonzalez. Bulldogs with a 2-1 lead over Lake Travis currently. There's 1 away here, top of the 4th. Bases loaded. Reed still looking for his first hit on the night as he swings and misses at that one for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Gonzalez is going to step off and get reset. Reed set. Gonzalez with the 0-1 pitch. That one is a high fly towards left. Kutek is going to try to leg this one out, and it'll drop right on top of the fence. Not going to be there in time, so it'll be foul. Strike 2 for Reed as Gonzalez gets ahead, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Reed, outside, ball 1. Counts 1-2. Gonzalez trying to get Reed to reach on that one. No dice. One ball, 2 strikes. Gonzalez with the pitch to Reed. That one goes foul. Count will stay 1-2. Gonzalez with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that'll be a strikeout swinging. Out number 2.
Next up, number 7, Dylan Slaughterback.
So, second baseman Dylan Slaughterback will make his way up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 on the evening. Hit a grounder towards Francis at second. Gonna hit a pop fly towards Kutek over in left field. Gonzalez looking to maintain his Bulldog lead and get himself out of here to the 4th. As that's in the dirt. Starkey, excellent job of getting a glove on that one. That was dangerously close to getting away from him. That is ball one, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases are still loaded for Lake Travis. Gonzalez with the pitch. A little bit too far outside. Ball 2, counts 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. As it's a game of timeouts here between pitcher and batter. As we'll get reset. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 from Gonzalez. There's a bullet right back towards Gonzalez, hits his leg and goes to Merriman. 1 run will come across and we are tied up at 2. So Dylan Schlotterback bats in Gavin Schlotterback. Runners will advance. Bases are still loaded. As Lake Travis so far has brought 2 across here, top of the 4th. Shortstop Caden Kent will make his way up to the plate now. Kent so far reaching on an error and then walked. He'll get set with bases loaded. A chance to give Lake Travis the lead. And it's a bouncer towards Francis. Gets that one. The throw to Winters is in time for out number 3. It is a 4-6 for out number 3. As the Bulldogs and Jonathan Gonzalez are able to stop the bleeding. 2 runs come across, though, for Lake Travis, and we are knotted up after the top of the 4th. Middle of the 4th, want to give a shout out to our dog sponsor, Lone Star Baseball. Lone Star Baseball Club is the premier youth and high school baseball program in the state of Texas. Operating as a nonprofit, our focus is on developing young men as ball players and high-quality individuals ready to contribute to our communities. Our record is unmatched in providing and finding opportunities for our ball players to play at the next level. We are Lone Star. Ethan Calder back on the mound here for Lake Travis. Both teams in the relief pitching lineup now. Mason Winters will be set to lead off here, followed by Luke James, with Ty Kutek set to bat third. We'll do a fun one. This day in baseball history. We'll do another one while we're here. Let's see here.
Now stepping in for BOWIE, number 6, Mason Winters.
April 5th, 1925, the Yankees whipped the Dodgers in an exhibition 16-9. But the headlines are about the Babe. Babe Ruth collapses in the railroad station in Asheville, North Carolina, and winds up in a New York hospital. He'll undergo an operation for an ulcer on April 17th and will be in bed until May 26th. Winters up to the plate, watches that one go by for ball 1. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Calder with the pitch. Breaking ball outside. Gets called for strike 1. Counts even 1-1. Winters watches that high fastball for ball 2. Counts 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Counts 3-1. 3-1 count. Usually see Oh Faithful heater down the middle here. As Winters gets set. Let's see if he takes a hack at this one or watches it go by. As he watches that one for ball 4. Winters walked yet again. as he'll trot on over to first, which brings up third baseman Luke Janes.
Now stepping
He
in,
was able
number
to
8,
reach on a
Luke
fielder's choice
James.
back in the second inning. There are no outs, one runner on. As this will be James' second time to go up against Calder. James showing bunt immediately. Hits that one in the dirt. That'll be strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, one strike here for James. So he gets set. Winters. There's a bunt down the first baseline. Winters will make his way to second. The throw to first will be there for out number one. James with a sacrifice bunt, doing his job, advancing the runner into scoring position. Winters over at second. As top of the order is due up now for your Bulldogs with Ty Kutak making his way up to the plate. Sorry, our announcer's throwing me off a little bit. Kutak 0 for 1, hit a ground out towards second and was walked his last at bat. They're going to say he went across there for strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, one strike, one out. Inside and low. Ball one. Counts even 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. One runner on. Lucky ones. Number one batter at the plate. There's a liner towards first. It's picked up and dropped by Johnson. He is able to recover, though. That'll be out number two. Winters does advance to third. He's in scoring position, and here comes Jaden Francis, second baseman for your Bulldogs. 0 for 1 so far. He was the first batter to go up against Ethan Calder. He was walked during their first encounter. Hit a fly out towards right field against O.J. Gonzalez in the first. So two away here, bottom of the fourth. Winters in scoring position over at third. Francis taking that one for strike one. Counts 0-1. No balls, one strike, two outs, one runner on. It's going to be high and outside. Ball one, counts even 1-1. Francis gets set. Winters itching to come home. There's a fastball, gets called for strike two. Counts 1-2. One ball, two strikes, and two outs. Francis set. Here's the pitch. Hits that one towards Kent at short. The throw to first. Gets away from Johnson. As Winters, that's why you hustle it out. He will make his way across, and the Bulldogs retake the lead, 3-2.
Now stepping in, number 2, Ben Merriman.
Winters will reach on that error. Francis will as well. It's going to be an E3 from my scorebook, which brings up center fielder, big hitter Ben Merriman. Merriman, a Texas State commit. He's got one runner on with Francis over at first. As he makes his way into the box. His first time against Calder, he hit his way into a double play. As that one's going to be called for ball one. Honestly, folks, I can't tell the zone here for our home plate umpire. That looked like a good pitch to me from Calder, but one ball, no strikes. There's a pop fly down the first baseline. Johnson's going to try to get underneath it, but then he'll just watch it go into the stands as it makes it right outside the edge. Almost hit some of our student section there, or the student section for Lake Travis. That'll be strike one for Merriman. Counts 1-1. One ball, one strike, two outs here for Merriman. Jaden Francis is over at first. Ethan Calder is on the mound for Lake Travis. As here's the pitch. That one goes foul on top of the Cavalier dugout. Count will stay 1-2. Or count will go 1-2, excuse me. Here's the 1-2. As Merriman gets a hold of that one and just a little too early. Gets hit over the Bulldog dugout this time. Count will stay 1-2. Francis over at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Merriman up to the plate. Calder, quick check over at first. Here's the pitch. Merriman swings and can't make contact. He'll go down swinging for out number 3. Not before, though. Mason Winters makes his way across on an error. The Bulldogs have a 3-2 lead over Lake Travis after 4. Top of the 5th, folks. We want to give a shout out to, let's go with Maxwell Lock and Ritter. Serving clients, building relationships, and positively impacting our community. Those are the cornerstones of Maxwell Lock and Ritter and ML&R Wealth Management. With our team of experienced professionals, you're gaining trusted business advisors for your accounting, tax, and wealth management needs in Central Texas. To learn more about how Maxwell Lock and Ritter and ML&R Wealth Management can help you achieve your personal or business goals, visit us online at www.mlrpc.com. Gonzalez back on the mound here for your Bulldogs. He'll be set to go up against first baseman Cole Johnson, who is batting first. Will Langdon will be batting second. Ethan Calder is set to bat third here in the 5th. Gonzalez still getting loose there on the mound. As number 15, Cole Johnson, makes his way to the plate for Lake Travis. He is 0 for 2 on the evening. Had a strikeout looking in the first and lined out into a double play in the 3rd. This will be Johnson's first time to go up against Gonzalez, as here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle. Gets called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Gonzalez steps off and gets reset, as does Johnson. There's the 0-1. High fastball. Ball 1. Counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That'll be ball 2. Counts 2-1. The 2-1 from Gonzalez. That one's high towards right field. Miller is going to watch that one go into the stands foul. That'll be strike 2, counts even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here for Gonzalez as he gets set on the mound. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3, counts full now for Johnson, 3-2. Full count. Gonzalez gets reset. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Johnson, as that is over his helmet. Almost gets some dangerous throw there. That is ball 4. Johnson will get walked on over to first. Courtesy runner comes in for Johnson. It's going to be number 18, Reed Morales. So Morales will be over at first, courtesy running here for Johnson, which brings up number 17, the DH tonight, Will Langdon. Langdon 0 for 1, had a strikeout swinging in the first. He was walked in the fourth. He was the first run for Lake Travis to come across home plate. As that one gets by Starkey. Wild pitch. Morales will advance over to second. As Coach Agelier comes out. They are going to call that a strike. I apologize, I missed what exactly happened. I think they're going to say there was some interference from Langdon at home. It's not a strike, but that'll be that might be an out if it was. Well, I'm lost on that one, folks, but it's no balls, 1 strike, 1 runner on. Here's the pitch. It's a bouncer towards Francis. Francis grabs that one, throw to Colopy in there for out number 2, or excuse me, out number 1. Morales will advance over to third. So with 1 away, Ethan Calder will make his way up to the plate. Calder 0 for 2. As the Lake Travis faithful upset for that lack of home field advantage, most likely. Not too happy with that call. They thought he was out at first, as Coach Rogers will make his way to the home plate and have a powwow. That one from Langdon took a high bounce towards Francis, so he did barely get that in time. So with 1 away, top of the 5th, pitcher Ethan Calder will make his way to the plate. He's got Morales over at third in scoring position. Gonzalez going to try to pitch his way out of this one. First to Calder. Calder hits that one down the first baseline, foul. Strike 1, counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. There's a bouncer towards Winters. He grabs it. Quick check at third. Throw to first. There's a 6-3. Out number 2. Nice job by Winters to look at Morales at third and hold him true over there. And with 2 away, catcher Gavin Schlotterback will make his way up to the plate. Schlotterback is 1 for 1. He had a single his last at bat. The second run to come across for Lake Travis here this evening. The wind picking up ever so slightly. It's more so in my face as the Tesla wind tunnel that is the Burger Athletic Complex baseball field. As Schlotterback gets set. Only ball 1. Counts 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. 1 runner on in scoring position over at third. Gonzalez pitching his way out of this one. As that one goes foul. Strike 1, counts even, 1-1. Gonzalez gets set. Here's the 1-1 to Schlotterbeck. Outside. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. Gonzalez going to have to pitch carefully here. Doesn't want to give up a run. Doesn't want to give up a hit if he can save it. As there's a high fly towards right field. Miller is going to get underneath this one and brings it in at the line for out number 3. Lake Travis strands 1 and a big goose egg on the scoreboard here at top of the 5th. Your Bulldogs have a 3-2 lead. Middle of 5th, want to give a big thank you to one of our dog sponsors, Workhorse Marketing. Workhorse Marketing is an agency that is dedicated to helping small to medium-sized businesses. Whether we are helping you rebuild your website, managing your social media, or even creating a new brand for your company, you can count on us to provide the highest quality service. Let us help you help your clients. Jonathan Gonzalez will be set to lead off here for your Bulldogs. Brody Miller is set to bat second, with Patrick Colopy set to bat third here in the bottom of the 5th. Ethan Calder back on the mound for Lake Travis, relief pitcher. Doing some work here now. Gonzalez, 1 for 2. He had a strikeout swinging in the 3rd. Hit a single in the 1st. Looking to get over 500 here and get on base. Get a hit if he can. We are set to get underway.
Jonathan Gonzalez.
Don't usually see the pitcher as the DH, so he'll get to start as DH. He is now in as the pitcher, though. Here's the first pitch. Watches that one go by for ball 1. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes here for Gonzalez. Calder steps off and steps back on, but gives Gonzalez some time to get reset. One ball, no strikes. As Gonzalez watches that one for strike 1. Counts even 1-1. Gonzalez calling a quick time. He's going to walk over to Coach Jelly at third and have a chit chat. Gonzalez gets reset. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch from Calder. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Counts 1-2 as Gonzalez took a big rip at that one. Calder lucky no contact was made, as here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's high down the third baseline, over the fence, foul. Count will stay 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Gonzalez swing and can't make contact. We'll go down as out number 1. Next up to the plate is going to be number 15, Brody Miller.
15, Brody Miller.
Miller, 2 for 2. Hit an RBI single in the 1st, and another single in the 3rd, excuse me. As there's one away here, bottom of the 5th. Looking to get the Bulldog offense moving. Calder gets set. There's the pitch outside. Ball 1. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly towards right field. Gonzalez is going to get underneath it and has to adjust and gets underneath. Able to glove it up for out number 2.
Next up, number 13, Patrick Colopy.
First baseman, Patrick Colopy, makes his way up to the plate now. He's been quiet so far this evening. He's 0 for 2. Looking to warm his bat up a little bit and get on base here with 2 outs. As that one goes high, it's going to go behind me and right behind me. Strike 1, counts 0-1. Colopy set. Here's the 0-1. Outside. Ball 1, counts even 1-1. Colopy set. Pitch. Outside. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, no runners on for Colopy. There's a breaking ball right over the middle for strike 2, counts even 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch. That one goes foul immediately. Count will stay 2-2. Colopy gets set. Calder shakes off the first, likes the second. Here's the 2-2. Colopy swings and can't make contact. Over down is out number 3. Your Bulldogs go down 1-2-3. No runs come across, and they hold on to a 3-2 lead over Lake Travis after 5. Top of the 6th, folks. We want to give a shout out to our Grand Slam sponsor, Robinson Creek Home and Healthcare. Do you have a loved one who has just returned home from the hospital? Robinson Creek Home Health and Hospice can help. Our skilled, compassionate healthcare staff helps patients recover and manage their conditions at home, which means less worry for you. We help your loved ones recover from serious conditions like strokes, heart attacks, falls, and complicated wounds. Robinson Creek also offers hospice care services at home for loved ones with a terminal illness. We're a local, female-owned company committed to doing things right. Visit rchomehealthhospice.com today. Be sure to tune in this Friday, folks, as I will be in enemy territory at Lake Travis to bring you Game 2 of this 2-series matchup. As we are set for top of the 6th to get underway. Maddox Bedrano will be set to bat first. Daniel Ripley batting second. And then top of the order with Austin Reed set to bat third. Gonzalez on the mound for your Bulldogs. There's a big hit towards left. Kutek is able to get that one in over the shoulder. And that'll be out number 1. Kutek bringing that one in like a wide receiver. He's going to look over his shoulder and readjust with this wind. As here comes left fielder Daniel Ripple up to the plate. Ripple having a pretty good night. He is 2 for 2 with an RBI single in the 4th. As he looks to face off against Gonzalez again. As that'll be inside for ball 1. Counts 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, and 1 out. Base is empty. Gonzalez with a heater down the middle. As that'll be strike 1, counts even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Gonzalez likes the call. Here's the 1-1. A bouncer towards James over his glove. As that'll go to Kutek and left. A single here for Ripple as
field for a
He
single.
keeps his record perfect,
Next up, number 3, Austin Reed.
which brings up top of the order with center fielder Austin Reed making his way up to the plate. Reed 0 for 2 on the evening. And it looks like Reed may have someone else come in for him, and he will. I'll get a number here for you as soon as I can. Turn your back for me, bud. It's going to be number 10, Richards Liam.
Bench hitting for Lake Travis, number 10, Liam Richards.
We'll say Liam Richards, all right. So Liam Richards will make his way in. Coach Rogers not liking Austin Reed's drought this evening, most likely, so elected to bring in a different hitter. No runners, one runner on over at first with Ripple after that single. Richards launches that one for ball 1. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Gonzalez with the pitch. Fastball outside, ball 2. Counts 2-0. Still top of the 6th here at the Burger Athletic Complex. The Bulldogs with a 3-2 lead over the Cavaliers. There's one away. Cavs still looking to try to tie this one up as there's a big hit towards right field. Miller gonna get to that one in time. Excellent hustle. That'll be out number 2.
Now batting for Lake Travis, number 7, Dylan Slaughterback.
So Ripple will have to stay at first, which is going to bring up second baseman Dylan Slaughterback up to the plate. Slaughterback 1 for 3, and his one hit was an important one with an RBI single in the 4th, his last at bat. Still has one runner on with Ripple. Gonzalez with 2 away. He's going to throw over to first. And it's a good thing Colopy's almost 7 feet tall as he had to get his glove in full extension to bring that one down. Dangerously close to getting away. It's 2 away here, top of the 6th. Tying run is on first for Lake Travis. Gonzalez inside. Ball 1, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, and 2 outs. Gonzalez. Fastball, there's a bullet right past the glove of Winters, a base hit. Kutek, good job support, throws that one in. That gets away from everybody. That gets away from Winters, James, and Gonzalez, so the runners will advance on that error. So it's going to be a single for Slaughterback. He'll make his way over on the E7. Ripple will advance and then make his way over on the E7, which is going to bring up shortstop Caden Kent. Kent 0 for 1. He had a grounder towards Francis, his last at bat for out number 3. Gonzalez looking to make him out number 3 yet again here in the 6th. As Kent gets set. 2 away with 2 runners on. Tying runs over at third now for Lake Travis. Kent dancing in and outside the box. Here's the pitch from Gonzalez. Beautiful pitch there. As that one had some movement on it for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Kent back in the box. Gonzalez likes the call. Here's the pitch. Inside in the dirt. Starkey keeps it in front of him. That'll be ball 1. Counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Gonzalez not even bothering with the runners. Going to pitch his way out of this one, as that one is too low for ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Gonzalez likes the call. Here's the pitch. Fastball a little too low again. Ball 3, counts 3-1. And I like this outing here for Gonzalez and Kent both, as Gonzalez not even worried about the runners. He is fully concentrated on Kent at the plate. That one moves his way over. It's a full count, folks. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Caden Kent is at the plate for Lake Travis. Jonathan Gonzalez working his way out of this one as he gets set. Wind blowing from directly center field straight to our face. There's the pitch. High fly towards right field. Miller trying to leg this one out, and it's going to drop. He's not going to make it. To the fence it goes. 1 run comes across. 2 runs come across. Kent's going to round second and make his way to third with a 2 RBI triple. And Lake Travis takes the lead. Kent with a very nice, his first hit of the night. Beautiful hit towards right field. There was no way Miller could catch that one. Although he tried his best, as here comes Cole Johnson. Johnson so far 0 for 2 on the evening. 2 away, runner on third. Gets called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. There's the pitch. A bomb towards Merriman at center as he brings it. Nope, it goes over his glove. He jumped and tried to get it. It's going to roll to the wall. Another run comes across as Cole Johnson will round second. Johnson will get held up at third. As that one will be an RBI triple. Back-to-back triples for the Cavaliers, as they add 1 more to their recently acquired lead. Coach DeGilia calls time. He's going to make his way out to the mound to talk to Gonzalez. Will Langdon will make his way up to the plate, as that'll do it for Gonzalez. Gonzalez will throw 40 pitches.
Number 20, Lucas Bowl.
He is responsible for the final runner on third if that one comes around. Gives up 3 runs. As next up is going to be number 20, Lucas Bowl. He'll make his way to the mound for the Bulldogs. So Lake Travis so far here in the 6th, able to bring 3 runs across. They take the lead over your Bowie Bulldogs as they currently have a 5-3 lead. Lucas Bowl will make his way out to the mound to try to finish this one out. Will Langdon is up next to bat. Ethan Calder is going to be on deck. So here comes Will Langdon, 0 for 2 on the evening. Got a strikeout swinging and a grounder towards second. Bowl with the runner on third. Will barely miss the plate for ball 1, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, and 2 outs. Fastball down the middle, strike 1, counts even 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Bull. Swing and a miss by Langdon. That'll be strike 2. Counts 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bull, 1 more strike away from closing this inning out. There's a bouncer towards Colopy. He grabs it and he's going to take it himself. Nope, he tosses it over. And the toss is not going to be in time. Bull thought he was there. Our second base umpire is going to say he was safe. That is going to be an E3 for Langdon, as Johnson will come across on that error and add 1 more to the Lake Travis lead. Coach DeJelia will make his way not to the mound, but to our second base umpire and say, "What are you watching there, bud?" As the silent Lake Travis crowd all game finally comes alive, and call is still going to be safe. So Langdon will be over at first, which is going to bring up Ethan Calder up to the plate. Currently, he's the pitcher. Started out as the right fielder. There's 2 away. As Bull, quick check over at first. Here's the pitch. There's a bomb into right center field. That's going to drop between Merriman and Miller. As Langdon will get the go-ahead. Starkey's going to catch it. And Starkey is going to make the tag for out number 3. Nice job by Starkey to hold on to that one and get the tag. Not before Lake Travis brings 4 runs across. With some lucky hitting in the middle of the order, they have a 6-3 lead over your Bowie Bulldogs. Warm up. Travis Starkey makes his way into the box. Starkey's 1 for 2. Hit a single early on in the second and had a strikeout. Look at his last at bat in the third. Looking to get this Bulldog offense up and moving here in the bottom of the 6th. 3 runs need to come across. You got 2 innings to do it. As Calder gets set, here's the first pitch to Starkey. Over the middle, gets called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Outside, ball 1. Counts even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here for Starkey. The pitch from Calder. Outside, ball 2. Counts 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Calder's set. Starkey takes a rip and can't make contact. Strike 2. Counts even 2-2. Mason Winters on deck. He's set to bat next. Starkey knocks that one foul. Count will stay 2-2. Bulldogs needing to get our offense up and running and at least chip away at this lead here in the 6th. So here's the 2-2 pitch from Calder outside. Ball 3. Counts 3-2. Base runners is what we need. Starkey doing a good job of running the count full here against Calder. 3-2. As he gets set, here's the pitch. There's a hit towards short. Kent's got it. Throw to Johnson is in time. So it'll be out number 1.
Stepping in for BOWIE number 6, Mason Winters.
Shortstop Mason Winters will make his way to the plate now. Winters, no stats on him. He's been walked his both times at bat, so he has a 100% on base percentage here this evening. Looking to continue that trend and get things rolling. As here's the first pitch from Calder. It's high for ball 1. Counts 1-0. Calder starting right where he left off against Winters, throwing another ball. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, no runners on. Inside, ball 2. Counts 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. That one's going to catch the lower edge of the plate there for strike 1. Counts 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. No runners on. Winters swings and can't make contact. That'll be strike 2. Counts even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Knocks that one foul. Count will stay even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here for Winters. Pitch. It's that one foul. Count will stay 2-2. And that's one thing Winters has done very good so far this evening is work the pitch count for his opposing pitchers. Able to drive it full his last at bat and get a couple extra. Doing the same here. As it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 3. Counts 3-2. So you're surrounded by the Cavalier faithful. You can hear the breath being held after every pitch that Calder throws. As here's the full count pitch to Winters. Outside for ball 4. As Winters keep that on base percentage perfect. Cavalier faithful wanting that larger strike zone. Not going to get it. As here comes number 8, third baseman Luke Janes. He was able to reach on a fielder's choice and then had a sacrifice bunt in the 4th. He's got Winters over at first. Winters, pretty good lead. We've been known to steal a time or 2. As James will watch that one go by for strike 1. Counts 0-1. As there's a throw over to first, and not in time. Counts even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. 1 runner on with Winters. James knocks that one foul. That'll be strike 2. Counts 1-2. Top of the order, due up next. Ty Kutek is on deck, getting loose over to my left. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes for Luke James. Winters is over at first. And James is going to call time. Calder taking a little too much time there on the mound. James is going to get reset. Calder set. Here's the pitch. James knocks that one foul yet again. Count stays 1-2. James still looking for his first hit of the night. As he is due up now for 1. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Winters at first. Here's the pitch. It's going to be outside. Ball 2, counts even 2-2. Calder set. Here's the 2-2 to Janes. Outside, ball 3. As you hear the Cavalier faithful yell at our home plate umpire, say, "Let's go blue." I don't think they realize he is not on their team. It's a full count here for Janes. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Calder set. Here's the 3-2. Inside, ball 4. As Janes will make his way over to first. Winters. We know we don't see him walk to second. We see him sprint and steal, but he'll trot his way over to second, which is going to bring up top of the order with Ty Kutek up to the plate. As Coach Rogers will call it quick time and make his way out to the mound to have a chit-chat with Ethan Calder. We'll see what he decides here. Probably just a prelim and chat. Let the closing pitcher get loose. We'd like for Calder to finish this one out if he can, if you're Lake Travis. But we'll see what Ty Kutek does. Another reminder, folks, be sure to tune in on Friday. We'll have our game 2 of this 2-game series at Lake Travis with a 7 o'clock first pitch. Make your way out if you can. If not, tune in. I'll be there to bring you all the action. Kutek itching to get his first hit. He is 0 for 2 so far this evening. 1 away, 2 runners on. Kutek is the tying run. Here's the pitch. There's a bouncer up towards second. It's going to be dropped by Slaughterback, as he would have had the tag up at second. Not going to happen. We'll give that an E4.
Bases loaded, number 5,
which means
Francis.
bases loaded for second baseman Jaden Francis. Francis, much like Kutek, looking for his first hit of the evening. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out towards right. Back in the first inning, he was able to reach on an error and a walk as well. Prime opportune time to drive in an RBI if you can. There's only 1 away as Francis gets set. That one's going to catch the outside edge for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Bases loaded here for Jaden Francis. Pitch. There's a big hit towards short. Kent is able to leg that one out. The throw to third is in time for the force out. But 1 run will come across with Winters. James will be the fielder's choice for out number 1. Francis will reach on the fielder's choice. Kutek will advance to second, which is going to bring up big hitter center fielder Ben Merriman with 2 away here in the 6th. Tying run is over at first with Jaden Francis. There's the pitch to Merriman. He takes a big rip. Barely misses that one for strike 1. Counts 0-1. Merriman hit a couple homers against Westlake a couple weeks ago. Looking to replicate that if he can, as it's no balls, 1 strike. There's a high foul ball as Slaughterback's going to go to the net and watch it go over. Strike 2 for Merriman, counts 0-2. Kutek's over at second. Francis is over at first. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with Ben Merriman at the plate. If you want anybody at the plate, it's going to be Merriman if you're Bowie. He's going to readjust his gloves, get back in the box. Calder trying to get out of this one for Lake Travis with minimal damage. Here's the 0-2. It's going to be high. Ball 1, counts 1-2. Calder going up the ladder on that one. I like the pitch. Even better, I like that Merriman read that with ease and didn't offer. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Calder with the pitch. It's going to be outside. Ball 2. Counts even, 2-2. Lucky twos, folks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on with number 2 at the plate. The stars have aligned, as here's the pitch from Calder. It's going to be, looks like a little too low for ball 3. Counts full, 3-2. Full count, folks, here for Merriman. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Merriman looking for his first hit on the evening. He's going to call time. It is going to be granted. So he'll get back in the box. Calder set. Here's the full count. That one's high behind me. Count will stay full, 3-2. Merriman battling at the plate now. Excellent job as Calder getting ready to throw pitch number 89 so far in his outing here this evening. Coming in relief for O.J. Gonzalez and doing a pretty solid job so far for Lake Travis. Go ahead run at the plate with Merriman. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. That one goes high and foul again. As the tensions stay high, we'll do it again. Merriman gets set. Calder likes the pitch. Here's the full count throw. Swing and a miss. As Merriman swings his guard off. He'll go down for out number 3 as the Bulldogs leave 2 runs. The tying run at first. Able to bring 1 in with Merriman, excuse me, with Winters though. As they chip away at this Lake Travis lead. It is 6-4 after 6. Top of the 7th, and we will give a shout out to OmniSure Consulting, one of our RBI sponsors this year. OmniSure Consulting Group would like to thank everyone of the healthcare and education professions for your dedication during the most challenging of times. You are truly our heroes. From all of us at OmniSure, go Dogs! Teacher Appreciation Night tonight here at the Burger Athletic Complex. Good to see the teachers come out. For those listening, thank you so much for all of our teachers. I could never imagine doing the job you do. I have a 9-year-old and an 9 and 7. 9 and 7-year-old. Don't tell my wife I did that. She's not listening, but don't tell her. I have a 9 and 7-year-old, and they drive me absolutely insane. So I can only imagine what you teachers go through on a daily basis. So thank you for all you do, and hopefully we'll get to see you next time here at Burger, or maybe on Friday at Lake Travis. So. But Bowl back on the mound for your Bulldogs. He's going up against Ethan Calder. Gavin Schlotterbeck. As he swings and misses for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. That one will be ball 1. Counts even now, 1-1. Bowl coming in relief for Jonathan Gonzalez in our previous inning. Looking to continue his pitching as that one's going to be outside and low for ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that one goes foul. It'll be strike 2 for Schlotterbeck. Counts even, 2-2. Slaughterback gets set. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bowl with the pitch. That one goes behind, foul. Count will stay 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, even count. Bowl with the pitch. That is outside in the dirt for ball 3. Slaughterback thought about offering for that one, pulled back in time. Counts full 3-2. Bowl gets set. Here's the 3-2. Outside for ball 4. Slaughterback is a leadoff walk for the Cavs. He's going to have a courtesy runner come in. Let's see who that's going to be. Looks like it's going to be number 12, I believe. David Ripple. So David Ripple will make his way out to first. And that'll do it for Bowl.
Now pitching for BOWIE, number 19, Cole Miller.
As Cole Miller makes his way out to the mound now for your Bulldogs. Bowl throwing 12 pitches so far, so just coming in to provide some brief relief and get through a couple innings. Miller looking to finish this one out and close it out if he can. He'll be set to face off against third baseman Maddox Medrano. Well, folks, so while he gets loose, let's have some fun. Let's do it this day in baseball history, yeah? We'll check this day in baseball history. April 5th, 1997, just one day after the stadium's first game in Turner Field holds its first slumber party. Rain showers forced Saturday night's Cubs-Braves game to be suspended the 7th inning late Saturday night, but because of the change to daylight savings time and a day game on Sunday, several players decided to spend the night in the clubhouse at the brand new stadium. The Braves win the completion of the suspended game 11-5 and then win the regularly scheduled game 4-0.
Now stepping in for Lake Travis, number 20, Maddox Medrano.
So Medrano is going to make his way up to the plate. He is 1 for 3 on the evening. Had a single in the 4th, a strikeout swinging in the 2nd, and then he had a fly ball towards left his last at bat. There's one runner on with David Ripple over at first for Lake Travis, and they currently are holding on by the fingertips to a 6-4 lead over your BOWIE Bulldogs. Medrano taking his time in the box. Miller gets set. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt. That'll be a strike. Nice pitch by Miller. Medrano couldn't quite find that one. That'll be strike 1. Counts 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 runner on, and no outs here. Top of the 7th. Miller with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Miller, quick check over at first. Here's the pitch. And Medrano's going to call a quick time. Got to love the timeout game, back and forth. Throw the pitcher off, throw the batter off. Miller gets set, and here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Baited Medrano on that one. Medrano will go down as out number 1. His second strikeout swinging this evening. So with 1 away here, top of the 7th, number 28, Daniel Ripple, is going to make his way out to the plate. David Ripple is over at first, so Ripple and Ripple, that'll make the call easy here. First pitch for Miller outside, ball 1, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Miller wants another call. He likes it. Here's the 1-0 to Ripple. Breaking ball high will be ball 2. Counts 2-0. So Ripple's over at first. Ripple's also at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Way outside from Miller. That'll be ball 3. Counts 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. That's usually old faithful heater down the middle. As here's the pitch. It's a high breaking ball. Surprising for ball 4. As we've got 2 Ripples on base. David Ripple's over at second. Daniel Ripple's over at first. Just going to bring up top of the order. I believe it's going to be, it's Austin Reed. He'll make his way up to the plate now.
Now stepping in, number 3, Austin Reed.
Reed having a rough night so far. He's 0 for 2. He's got 2 runners on, 1 away. Miller with the pitch. Fastball down the middle for strike 1. Counts 0-1. Pitch. Breaking ball hits the plate. Strike 2. Has another come on blue from the crowd. He's not a player, folks. He is not on Lake Travis's team. He's not on anybody's team. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch for Miller. Swing, and that one goes foul. Count will stay 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Miller on the mound. 2 runners on. There's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Counts 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Miller, quick check over at second. Pitch. That's a bullet towards Francis. A diving catch to force out at second. The throw to first is not going to be in time. But Reed will reach on a fielder's choice. Ripple will advance to third as Daniel Ripple will get thrown out and forced out at second. So 2 away, runners on the corners as Dylan Schlotterback will make his way up to the plate. He is 1 for 3 so far. He hit a single in the 6th. Outside of that, he's 2 for 4. Sorry about that. He hit 2 singles, including an RBI single in the 4th. So far doing pretty good this evening. First time he's going to go up against Miller, though, as Miller gets set with 2 away here in the 7th. It's going to be a little bit too high for ball 1. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes, and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Beautiful movement on that one. As that one gets called for strike 1. Counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wind's picking up, coming from straight center field, straight to my face. Here's the 1-1. It's going to be a little bit too inside for ball 2. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Runners on the corners here for Lake Travis. Pitch, swing. That one's going to go foul. That'll be strike 2. Counts even, 2-2. Unlucky 2s here for the Cavs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. And the number 2 batter at the plate, Miller, Get set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Starter back goes down swinging for out number 3. Lake Travis leaves 2 stranded as they hold tight to a 6-4 lead over your Bowie Bulldogs. Bottom of the 7th, folks. So we will give a shout out to one of our dog sponsors, Craig O's. Craig O's Pizza is a locally owned and operated Italian eatery that supports schools and organizations in the area. Opened in 2003, Craig O's has given over $250,000 back to its community in donations and fundraisers. If you are looking for fresh-made pizza, pasta, salads, and sandwiches, Craig O's delivers. Catering and delivering are daily in your area. Craig O's Pizza and Pastaria, where community comes first. And I could sure go for some pizza. That sounds great. Calder, throwing 90 pitches so far in relief. He will get the call to finish this one out if he can. He is back on the mound getting loose and getting warm. Jonathan Gonzalez will not be up next. Instead, we're going to see Danny Rodriguez set to lead off for your Bulldogs. Most likely taking the DH spot.
For Bowie, number 4, Danny
Brody Miller
Rodriguez.
will be batting second, with Colopy batting third. It's a heart of the order and a good, solid hitters set up here for your Bulldogs. Best chance to get some runs across it with these 3 batters here. As Rodriguez will make his way to the plate. Rodriguez awaits the first. Nice pitch by Calder, as that'll be strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Outside, ball 1. Counts even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Here for Danny Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Counts 2-1. Calder with the pitch. That one's going to go foul. That'll be strike 2. Counts even 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Rodriguez ready and waiting. As he thought about it, pulled back in time. It's going to be ball 3. Counts full 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rodriguez waits the pitch. Outside, ball 4. As Rodriguez will get walked on over to first, which brings up right fielder Brody Miller. Miller, tying run at the plate now, as we're going to have a courtesy runner for Rodriguez. Looks like it's going to be number 18. It's Grayson Ramirez. So Ramirez is going to be over at first. Brody Miller at the plate. Miller, 2 for 3, having a great night tonight. 2 singles, including an RBI single in the first. As our umpires are making their notes in their little fancy pocket notebooks. Here's the pitch to Miller. Swings is a big hit towards center field. As that's going to drop in front, a base hit for Brody Miller. Ramirez will advance over to second, which is going to bring up first baseman Patrick Colopy. Colopy has been a little cold here this evening, as that's going to do it for Ethan Calder. Calder will pitch 97 pitches. He'll get a standing ovation. A nice round of applause from the Lake Travis faithful. As number 25, Jackson Baker, will make his way up to the mound. Baker, an Alabama commit. Boo. We'll see him throw a couple fastballs, maybe a changeup every so often, but it's going to be a slider that he likes to lean on to close out batters. Colopy will be the first batter to go up against him. As Coach Rogers is on the mound watching him throw. Coach Jelly making notes, everybody making notes. Travis Starkey will be on deck. He'll be set to bat next. So for those listening, welcome out. We've got a good one here, folks, as the Lake Travis Cavaliers have a 6-4 lead over your Bowie Bulldogs. Jackson Baker is coming into relief here for Lake Travis. Nice showing by the Baylor commit, Ethan Calder, as he will pitch the majority of the game. He'll be responsible for the 2 runners on. So if this game is tied, we're going to start all over again. The Baker's out on the mound. 2 runners on. Go-ahead run is at the plate with Patrick Colopy. Ramirez at second. Miller at first. As this is going to be one for the books, folks. Colopy gets set. Here's the pitch. There's that slider I was talking about. Too far inside. Ball 1. The Lake Travis faithful thinking that strike box should be the size to drive a truck through. It's not going to happen. That was way inside. It's 1 ball, no strikes, no outs here for your Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. Outside, fastball. Ball 2. Counts 2-0.
Let's go, babe.
2 balls, no strikes. 2 runners on, no outs. Patrick Colopy at the plate for the Bulldogs. Baker gets the call. Slight breeze coming towards us. That one's going to be low and outside. Ball 3. Counts 3-0. As Jackson Baker still trying to find that strike zone. 3 balls, no count. 3 balls, no strikes. Blah. That means all faithful folks. Heater down the middle, most likely. Baker checking Ramirez at second. There's the high fastball. Ball 4. As bases are loaded now for your Bulldogs, which is going to bring up Travis Starkey. Nice job by Colopy to sit tight on that 3-0 pitch, and they only brought Baker in for 4 pitches. And as fast as he came in, he will head out. Coach Rogers for Lake Travis definitely playing some strategy here. All right, folks. So here we go. Grayson Ramirez over at third. Brody Miller at second. McGowan at first. Travis Starkey at the plate. Bases loaded. Bottom of the seventh. No outs. Bulldogs needing 3 runs to take this one. 2 runs to tie as they trail 6-4 to Lake Travis. Last at bat here for the Bulldogs, so they're going to need some offensive firepower to come through. Starkey 1 for 3, hit a single in the second. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Kent is on the mound for Lake Travis. Starkey's at the plate, outside, ball 1. Counts even, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike here for Starkey, as he's going to step out and get reset. Kent set. Here's the 1-1. Starkey takes a rip at that high fastball. No contact made. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. Starkey, good chance, good opportunity at least to get an RBI in, or 2. Ramirez at third. Miller at second. McGowan at first. Starkey. Here's the pitch. As he'll get caught looking. He'll go down as out number 1. No worries, folks. Next up is going to be Mason Winters. Winters, he hasn't gotten a hit all night, folks, because he's been walked every single time he's been up to the plate. His on-base percentage is 100% right now, perfect. Looking to do it again here. He gets set to face off against Kent with 1 away here, bottom of the 7th. It's going to be inside, called for strike 1. Counts 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bases loaded for Mason Winters. Kent likes the call. Here's the pitch. That takes the outside edge, strike 2, counts 0-2. Winters in protection mode now there at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Kent. That's going to be low for ball 1. Counts 1-2. Cavalier faithful getting a little too excited for non-strikes. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Winters awaits the pitch from Kent. Swing and a miss. And he'll go down as out number 2. Which brings up the final out here for the Bulldogs, and number 8, Luke Janes. Janes reached on a fielder's choice, had a sacrifice bunt, and then was walked, so he is hitless this evening, due up with bases loaded. 1 good hit, folks, and this game is tied as Ramirez is on third, Miller is at second, McGowan's at first. It's going to be low, ball 1, counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes here for Janes. 2 away. Kent gets set. Here's the pitch. As Janes taking on that one. That'll be called for strike 1. Counts even, 1-1. If James can make his way on base and bring a run in, top of the order is due up. Ty Kutak is on deck, getting loose, waiting for his chance to get an RBI in. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. James awaits the pitch. It's going to be safe. As Lake Travis thought they got the tag, not going to happen. Ball 2, counts 2-1. McGowan able to get back in time on that one. So I had a 1-2 count, but our umpire just said it's 2-2. There we go. Yep. All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here for Janes. Protection mode at the plate. Bases loaded. He's going to call time and get reset. Bases loaded. Here for your Bulldogs. The tying run is at second with Brody Miller, so a nice hit from Janes here will drive him in. Can't get set. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Janes. That's going to be low, and that will get called a strike. Not sure how that was a strike, but they're going to get it. As James will get caught looking for out number 3. And Lake Travis gets lucky in this one and walks away with a 6-4 Game 1 win over your Bowie Bulldogs. Be sure to tune in on Friday, folks, as I am excited to bring you Game 2 live from Lake Travis as the Bulldogs look to take this one on, hopefully take back Game 2 and put a loss in the record of this undefeated in district Lake Travis team. First pitch is set for 7 o'clock p.m., so be sure to tune in or come on out and support your Bulldogs. Before I go, though, I want to give a shout out to our Grand Slam sponsor, Robinson Creek Home and Healthcare. Are you looking for high-quality, compassionate healthcare for your aging parent or grandparent? Robinson Creek Home Health and Hospice can help. We offer a variety of home health and hospice care services, all administered to the comfort of your home. Our skilled, knowledgeable nurses and therapists help your loved ones recover and manage their conditions. And in most cases, our services are 100% covered by Medicare. We're a local, female-owned company committed to doing things right. Visit rchomehealthhospice.com today. And that'll do it for me, folks. Again, the final Game 1 here from the Burger Athletic Complex. Lake Travis 6, your Bulldogs 4. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Look forward to Friday's game. Remember, folks, 7 o'clock first pitch. Be sure to tune in. Until then, thank you for listening to Bulldog Baseball right here on Vype Live.